Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Today is Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Going a little bit early again today. I got lightning and thunder all around the house. So far, it's not right on top of me, but it is around the house. All right, guys, everybody hold on just a second. I got to get this. Sorry about that, folks. I had to get that call. Enow, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. KK, what's up? What's up? KK had a gas leak. KK had a gas leak. Those are very dangerous, KK. Very dangerous. They are. Hey, Aurora, how you doing? Yeah, those gas leaks can be very dangerous. You got to be careful with that stuff. You got to be careful with those gas leaks. They can be very, very, very dangerous. Those can cause huge problems. Trust me, huge, huge, huge problems. Yeah, at the house, but they fixed it. Awesome. Yeah, those are very dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm doing okay, Aurora. Thank you for asking me. I got some thunder and lightning going on all around me, but nothing right over the house. So hopefully I can get a live stream in without the weather affecting me. Hopefully we can get a live stream in today without the weather affecting us. Don't forget, guys, Vermont Paint's got his auction tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's don't forget about Vermont, our buddy Dude Love. He's going to be auctioning off a bunch of his paints tonight. Or his paintings, not paints. His paintings. Paintings. Yeah, KK, I used to be the general manager for Louisville, Kentucky. And we contracted out for Louisville Gas and Electric. And they paid us to locate the underground lines when somebody was digging. And they also paid us to do what's called sniffing. I had a whole team of people that went around with what's called a sniffer. And they would sniff every single house, every building, every business, up and down the roads, crossing the roads, everything, checking for gas leaks. That's what we used to do. Aurora says bad thunderstorm in the south part of the country here. Yeah, this one we weren't supposed to. I don't think we were supposed to get anything, but It is summertime. We get those thunderstorms that just pop up. Like I say, so far it's all off in the distance around me. So nothing right over the house yet. So hopefully it don't interfere with the internet service here today. If I lose the internet, it means I lost power and I lost internet, y'all. I'll just give y'all a heads up, just in case. It'll be because of the weather. KK said, we got rain coming tonight. Yeah, I didn't think it was supposed to rain here, but like I say, in the summertime, in the heat of the day, a lot of times we'll get those pop-up thunderstorms here, just from the heat and the humidity. Of course, the humidity really hadn't been that bad. It's only been about right around 50% humidity every day. But we're back up into the 90s. Right now, my computer says, the weather on my computer says 92 degrees Fahrenheit, rain coming. What's up, Bree? Bree, are you getting everything fixed up for everybody to move in with you? We're all moving in with you, so I hope you're getting everything fixed up. What's up, Snooky? Did you break anything today? Yeah, don't forget, guys, we're all moving in with Bree. So hopefully she's getting everything fixed up for us. It's going to be a crowd. It's going to be a crowd. I hope she's got plenty of groceries. Hopefully she's got plenty of groceries. Sonia says, nope, she didn't break anything today. I can't believe it. You haven't broke nothing in a while now. Something's wrong. You keep it up, you're going to make employee of the month. Sonia, you're going to make employee of the month. If you can make it a few more days without breaking anything. Ugh, I have company right now. Company sucks. Tell us how you really feel, Bree. Just go ahead. Tell me how you really feel. Shh, don't jinx me. Bree says, company cramps my style. Yeah, but unless you got about 50, if about 50 of us move in, it'll be one big gigantic party. That's the way you got to look at it. A big party. Yeah, I don't like company either. Seriously, you don't want to know. Sure, we want to know. Sure, we want to know. Absolutely, I want to know. So I can tell everybody about it. The more information y'all give me, the more information I can use to put it out to everybody else. What's up, Neil Court? How you doing today? How you feeling? How you feeling, Miss Neil Court? Yeah, the more information I have, the better off I am. Oh, Nell says crap today. I'm sorry to hear that, Nell. I'm sorry to hear that, Nell. Very sorry to hear that. I have all kinds of weird things happen. Cows got out again today. We had a fire on the prairie yesterday. Dang, Bree. Dang. Arlene Verdita, appreciate the like and the share. The biggest problem we had with cows getting out, Bree, we raised 3 different kinds. Charolais, Black Angus, and we had a couple of whiteface cattle growing up on the farm when I was a kid. We used to keep 100 head year round. But the ones that always got out were the Charolais cows. You couldn't keep them We had one female Charolais cow. She could stand flat-footed and jump a 5-foot strand barbed wire fence. Literally, a 5-strand barbed wire fence. She could stand flat-footed and jump it. I swear that cow was half deer. Yeah, it does, Nell, especially in the middle of the night in the wintertime. Especially in the middle of the night in the wintertime and it blowing snow and freezing. It's miserable chasing cows. Bree says the grass is always greener. Yep, I reckon so. Them dang Charolais cows, we could not keep them in the fence. We didn't have that much problem with the Black Angus and the white-faced cows, but them Charolais, couldn't keep them in the darn fence. KK said, oh my gosh. Well, the good thing about the Black Angus is they're so short-legged, you didn't have to worry about them jumping. And the same thing with the white-faced. They were kind of short-legged. But them lanky Charolais, they could jump and jump and jump. I swear, I think they were part of the deer family. I hear you now, Court. Nell, true story. My adopted dad bought a Black Angus bull from the country music singer Ronnie Millsap, his grandparents. And we brought that bull home. He bought it sight unseen. We went and got it and brought it home. He was so big and so short-legged, he couldn't breed the cows. He wasn't tall enough to breed the females. So we had to end up butchering him too. That was a big loss of money because he was so dang short he couldn't breed the females. So that he didn't last long. He went in the freezer pretty quick. Yeah, he went in the freezer quick. What's up, James? Got how's everything up in the great state of Kentucky, my friend? I hope everything's going well for you. The relaxing relaxer. How you doing today? But yeah, after that, we never bought anything sight unseen after that. Always had to go check them out. I hear you, Neil. Yep, that's the way it goes. Yeah, we always tried to keep ours separated too, especially when I had a bunch of baby calves in the springtime. We'd put the mamas and the baby calves in their own separate pasture and try to keep the bulls away from them. Yep. Those were the days. I do not miss them. I have to admit, I do not miss those days. That was a rough life. But I guess that's what makes you what you are when you grow up, how you were raised. I guess that's what makes you the person you are when you grow up, how you were raised. Hey, Amazing Maisie, how you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope everything's going well up in the great state of Maine. The great state of Maine. I mean, you stop and think about it. A lot of kids nowadays, ain't none of them knows how to milk a cow. Most of them don't even know how to grow a garden or work in the garden or nothing. I lived on a small farm of milk cows before, but we sold it. I got you, Roy. We only had one milk cow. I only had one I had to milk. Old Betsy. She was a Jersey milk cow. Yes, that's exactly right, Bree. That's exactly right. It sure costs a lot more money, but it's a lot easier to go to the grocery store and buy it nowadays. Actually, the best thing to do is find a farmer and buy it straight from the farmer and have it butchered. That's the best thing to do. I got you, Maisie. Yeah, but nothing worse than having to milk that old milk cow. She'd be swatting you in the head and in the face with her tail with poop all over it and trying to kick the milk bucket over. Ugh. Ugh. Ain't what you, and a lot of people don't realize when you're milking a cow, you just can't squeeze the udder. You have to squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull. You can't just squeeze. Nothing comes out. You got to squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull, squeeze and pull. Maisie said, I only like Holstein cows. Gotcha. Relaxer says, I started the garden for the first time this year and I love it. Yeah, gardening can be fun. It can be fun. Yeah, now, when I was a kid, I used to have to milk cow every day. I had strong hands and strong forearms back in the day from milking the cows. Or the cow, not cows. I did not like that milk, though. You have to bring it, after you milk the cow, you had to bring the bucket in the house and you had to strain it through cheesecloth into another bucket, get all the poop and the hay and any bugs and all that out of the milk bucket. Then had to take that one and funnel it into a pitcher, a Tupperware pitcher, and put it in the refrigerator for cow's milk, for cereal and to drink. And I did not like the taste of it. It is way too rich for me. My mom calls me cow prejudice because I only like Holsteins. I hear you, Maisie. Relaxer says, but my home association told me that I will need to dig it up and clear it out. That's the bad thing about those homeowners associations. They rule the roost when you live in those subdivisions. They control everything. You know, it's supposed to be your property, but the homeowners association, they rule the roost, telling you what to do. Telling you what to do. KK says, love cows. I don't know, KK. If you grew up on a cattle farm, you might have a different opinion in your latter years of life. You might have a different opinion. Don't get me wrong. You eat good. I guess that's the most important thing is you do eat good when you got a big garden and you got beef in the freezer. But boy, it's tough. It's tough getting from point A to point B. It really is. Roar said, I've had goats too. I only had two goats in my lifetime. We only had two goats. Well, they make good weed eaters, Aurora. They make good weed eaters. But just a word of advice before anybody buys a goat, realize a goat will eat anything. We had a wooden trailer parked behind the barn, and both those goats ate the sideboards off the darn wooden trailer. We had it parked back there and wasn't paying no attention, and the goats chowed down back there. But them think they'll eat anything, y'all. They'll eat briars, brush, wood. They'll eat anything. But they were great for around the pond. Go down there and stake them out around the pond, and you didn't have to worry about mowing. The goats eat everything back there. So there wasn't no grass mowing or weed eating. You just had to let the goats eat it. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing. Goats. I ain't thought about goats in a long time. We never growed pigs, y'all. We never grew pigs on the farm. Now, my real dad, who lived away from me, he always kept pigs. He'd raise like 2 pigs a year, and he'd kill them and put them in the smokehouse. But that's something we never raised. We never raised pigs. But to say pigs are good for killing snakes. Pigs were always supposed to be good for killing snakes. And guineas. A lot of people up home had guineas. And they made a good watchdog. If somebody come up in the yard or come up the dirt road, those guineas would just go to hollering and hollering and hollering and let you know that somebody was coming. And supposedly they helped with the snakes too, but I don't know. My dad stopped raising lamb because he had to get one out of some tar it laid in, and it ripped its skin. He could not have any after. I got you. Roar said, have had pigs too. Yeah, we never raised them. But now my real dad, he did. Like I say, he'd raise 2 a year. And then he'd invite a bunch of people over. They would process them out in the yard, and then they would salt them down and hang them in the smokehouse. Now, my grandparents, we didn't have a smokehouse. We had it's what's called a spring house. It had cold water coming off the mountain that flowed continuously down the rocks in the spring house. We used to put a lot of things in the spring house because it was so cool in there. Hey, Dragoon Gaming, how you doing, my friend? Pigs are hard workers. If you have ground you need tilled. I hear you, Bree. Pigs were fun but stinky. Yeah, they stink. They stink. And the bad thing is at my real dad's, I don't know about y'all, but he used to keep the big slop bucket on the back porch. All the leftover food and leftover vegetables and all that stuff, everybody would dump it into the darn slop bucket on the back porch. And then every evening he'd go out there and feed the cows from the slop, or the pigs from the slop bucket. God, that stuff stinks. 5.1K. Congratulations, Dragoon Gaming. Congratulations. There's Dude Love. Don't forget, he's going live at 7 o'clock tonight, y'all. He's going live at 7 o'clock tonight. There's the link if anybody wants to come up. Dude Love's going to have his auction at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So everybody bust out your wallets. Bust out your wallets. He's going to have an auction. Yeah, Sonia's going to make Employee of the Month this month, y'all. She hadn't broke nothing. So she's going to make Employee of the Month. I can't believe it. Only got a couple more days in this month. She'll get her own special parking spot and everything. Employee of the Month. I bet you he's been going through paintings and going through paintings and going through paintings and going through paintings and going through paintings all day long. I'll guarantee you, he's been going through stack after stack after stack after stack of paintings. Vermont says she has a special parking spot. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Here he goes. Sonia says, yes, I do. Vermont says, I have and working on my setup. We better have about 2 assistants down there helping you. You needed 2 assistants down in your office helping you with this. You can't do everything by yourself. You better get Mrs. Vermont down there to be your assistant. See, if the nanny hadn't left, you could have had the nanny come over and be the assistant. But you run her back to Michigan. She would have made a good assistant. You got a new boat. He's good to go. Good to go. I never asked. Dang it. Oh, heck no. I want to be alive after this. Well, if Mrs. Vermont was your assistant, I'd be able to ask Mrs. Vermont some questions in the chat. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty darn awesome. New. It's 1973 little sailboat with no mast or sail or tiller or rudder. Well, it's a fixer-upper. It's an antique. It's an antique. You had all day to work on it. You had all day to work on it. You should have had all that fixed today. Laugh out loud, tiller. I meant keel. Keel. K-E-E-L. Yeah, he'll be sailing around the lake. But anyway, KK, the thing that makes that gas leak you had so dangerous, believe it or not, if you have a gas leak out at the road or somewhere on your property, it will actually go out under the ground and it'll seep into your cable lines, your electric lines, your water lines, your sewer lines, anything that comes into your house. And that gas will eventually come through those lines and go inside your house. That is how it works. I think we're going to add an electric motor to it and use it as a marsh boat. Yeah, those gas leaks are nothing to play with, KK. It can be leaking out at the road. but yet it's coming in on any of the other lines where they directional bore the lines or they plow in the lines and make the soil loose. That gas will seep right through there, especially if it's in conduit, and come right up in your house. Very dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. So I'm glad they found the leak and got it fixed for you. That's a good thing. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure that new line they put in. Yep, that's what we was told the gas guy said. Yep. Yep, a light bulb, flipping a light switch in there. If you were gone out of shopping all day or something, depending on how bad the leak is, when you open the front door and came in and you flip the light switch on, just that little spark in your light switch could be enough to light it off. That is very, very true. Very, very true. I don't remember what state it was in, but during our safety training for locating gas and for sniffing gas and doing everything with gas meters, we had to watch videos. And yeah, you need some Gas X, Vermont. But there was a lady in her house. She lived by herself, and she started smelling gas. So she called the gas company. The gas company sent the first guy out there. He sniffed and sniffed, told her, everything was fine. She was good to go. Well, later on that afternoon, she was smelling it again. So she called the gas company back again. Well, they sent a female supervisor, been with the gas company for like 30 years out there. And she had her sniffer out, and she sniffed and sniffed and sniffed all around the gas meter and everything. And she found one of the bolts that was a little bit loose. So she tightened down the bolts on the gas meter, and she knocked on the front door, and she told the little lady, said, "Okay, I found a leak out there. One of the bolts was loose. You're good to go." Well, that night, during the night, the little lady got up to go to the bathroom, and when she turned on the light switch in the bathroom, the whole place went boom, boom. So the gas company had two chances to save that situation, and they missed on both chances. And unfortunately, that lady is no longer with us anymore. Yeah, that stuff is some bad stuff, y'all. That's another reason why I never wanted gas at my house. I never wanted gas anywhere close to my house. I don't want to cook with it. I don't want to dry with it. I don't want to do nothing with it. I don't want to heat with it. That's why I have meters in my house and safety shutoffs. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, we've talked about it before. People would be very surprised. Lots of people would be very, very, very surprised in subdivisions and out in the country at how many gas lines run right outside your back door. And a lot of people don't even know it, especially in the subdivisions. There'll be a big gas main running right underneath your front porch or your back porch. And most people don't even know it. The people that had the house originally know it, But after they sell it, most people do not even know that that big high pressure gas mains running right outside their back door. Yep. That's the way it's supposed to work, Vermont. That's the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work. But yeah, a lot of people are amazed. We used to go out when we'd go out and spray paint. What we did was located underground utilities. We spray painted your yard, and gas is always spray painted in yellow. And a lot of times we'd locate it and we'd be right outside of somebody's front door or their back door with yellow paint. And the homeowner would come out there and say, I don't have, what is that yellow for? And we'd tell them, it's gas. Well, I don't have no gas on my property. Why are you spray painting up next to my front porch or my back porch? And they never knew that it was there. They didn't have a clue it was in their yard. I did LP so long that I don't play with it. Yeah, I ain't playing with it either, Ramon. I don't like it. No Niche, Houston, Texas. What's up? What's up? How are you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming by and visiting with us. But yeah, that's what happens in subdivisions. Somebody had the house and they sell it to somebody else, and then they sell it to somebody else, and they sell it to somebody else. And after 3 or 4 sales, ain't nobody knows what's in the ground or where anything is the ground. That's why it's so important, folks, before you do any digging in your yards, you need to call your one call center, call before you dig, whatever it's called in your state, and get people to come out. I know everybody don't like to see that spray paint in their yards, but at least they come out and spray paint your yards. You'll know where everything is in your yard before you start digging. So it's very important that you do that, guys. It's raining so hard, the trees are wearing raincoats. I hear you. Yeah, dig safe is a lifesaver. Yeah, they call it something different in every state. Here in South Carolina, it's call before you dig. But it's pretty much standard, folks. Not 911. It's 811. 811. Most states went to that. That way, wherever you move in the United States, before you do any digging in your yard, you dial 811. And that'll automatically generate a ticket. And in 2 or 3 days, somebody will come out and spray paint all the utilities in your yard, different colors. And that way you'll know where it's at in your yard. Wicked Witch of the West, what's up? What's up, Tony Damon? The two, you got to worry about all of them. You got to worry about all the colors in your yard, but especially watch out for the red and the yellow. Red is power, yellow is gas. Everything else will just inconvenience it. But watch out for the red for electric, the yellow for gas. That's the two you got to look out for. At work, you're not at work. You're on YouTube. Tony Damien. You're not at work. You're on YouTube. Yeah, Tony Damien's in Houston too. That's a day one supporter for another channel that I know about. Fiber's orange, Nell. All communication lines are orange. Cable TV, telephone, fiber, all that's orange. Orange. Water is blue and sewer is green. But any communication is orange. Lord, I got all kinds of spam calls coming through today, y'all. They spamming me to death. Spamming me to death today. Yeah, day one supporter for a channel. Get special emails, special text, special everything. So a very good day one supporter. But I might have good news, folks. Might have some good news. Yeah, I like spam, but I'm tired of spam on my phone about where I don't want to eat it no more. They're actually out here surveying the dirt road today. They're out here surveying the dirt road. So maybe Tony or SF Rose can't put me kicking dirt down the dirt road no more. Maybe they're going to pave it. She has a special chair also. Oh, yeah, special chair. They've only been promising to pave this road for 20 years. 20 years. And I don't know if they're going to pave it, if they're just going to widen it, or what they're going to do, but they are actually surveying it today. So maybe they're getting ready to pave it. Been waiting 20 years for that. Imagine paved, no dirt in the pool, nice. Now if they paved the field, yeah, Vermont, I'd rather just have the dirt road than that field. That field eats me up, dude. They ain't planted nothing, dude. It's been a long time now since they planted. They planted onions this year, and they haven't planted nothing since then. We got a new traffic light in our neighborhood today. Wow, KK, you moving up big time. Maze has the Robo Killer app. I got you. But yeah, the old fellers was out here shooting elevation and doing surveying on the dirt road today. I was shocked when I saw them. Wild dogs went to raising Cain in the backyard. So I got up and looked out in the backyard and I didn't see nothing. So I went out front and there they were, all out front. Yeah, probably so, Vermont. Probably so, buddy. Sonia's out of lockup. Sonia's finally out of lockup. Everybody in New Jersey, get off the roads. Get off the roads. Sonia's out of lockup. So clear the roads. For any of y'all that rode with Sonia on her driving trips back and forth to the campground, y'all know. Everybody get off the road. Pull over to the side. Wait for that Chevy pickup truck to come through at about 105 miles an hour. Vermont says, let me help, Sonia. Beep. To be honest with you, Vermont, you would think she would just drive and just hold down the horn continuously. It'd be just as easy. Just to hold the horn down continuously. Or rig something up when she cranks the truck up, the horn starts blowing and it just blows till she turns the truck off. That would be the easiest thing. Yep. Notified Dunkin' Donuts. Get that order ready. Get that order ready. I'm a little bit confused about something, y'all. I know before anybody says something smart, it don't take much to confuse you. Well, this commercial that's on TV confuses me. And I don't remember which one it is, but I think it's Domino's. Poor Texas, the Instacart company cut their staff by 80%. I hear you, Vermont. But one of the pizza franchise joints out there, have y'all seen that commercial they're running? If you're doing a pickup on your order, which means you have to physically get in the car and drive to the pizza place. Hey, Artist Devil, they got a thing now that says if within 2 minutes of them sending you a notification that your order is ready, if they don't bring it out the door in 2 minutes, your next order is free. Now, you would think that when the order is ready, they would walk out the door and look for your card that you gave them the information for on the phone and hand you your order. So I don't understand the 2-minute deal. One of the commercials, the guy comes out to take the stuff to the car, and there's elephants and rhinoceros and monkeys and lions and all this stuff running out front between the door of the pizza place and the lady's car. But I just thought that I don't really understand that commercial very much. Vermont said that doesn't happen here. I mean, what I guess my question, what if they send you the text message and says your order is ready and you get stuck in traffic and you get there 20 minutes after your order, you got the text message that your order was ready? Is your next one still free? Yeah, I saw that commercial too, Vermont. I saw that commercial too. They got that little electric car delivering the pizzas. Yeah, I saw that. Ted would absolutely eat that thing, Vermont. Ted would eat that little electric car. That's all I can say about that. And how does that little electric car get around in the wintertime? Is it 4-wheel drive? Is it 4-wheel drive? Yeah, it looks like a little clown car. Ted would eat that thing. He'd be smacking it with his paws, rolling it around the front yard. They would have been better off delivering pizzas with a drone than the electric car, in my humble opinion. Of course, I guess you can't drive drones in downtown, big city, downtown city limits. I guess is what that problem is. I guess you couldn't fly the drone in the big city. How long before someone hacks it and puts it in a bedroom? Yeah, I don't understand it. Hey, Nature Queen. It's close to vacation time, Naj. Vacation day is almost here. Naj has got her bags packed and ready to go. Got the bags packed and ready to go. Oh, they still got thunder going out here, y'all. Still got thunder and lightning in the distance. and behind of me. We wasn't supposed to get storms today, but it's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. Don't forget, guys, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Vermont Paint and Photo is having an auction tonight. Everybody bring your PayPal books. Everybody make sure you're signed up for PayPal so you can pay for your paintings tonight that you're all going to buy. Vermont Paint and Photo, Pizza Car, we won't need Uber anymore. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That probably put a hurting on Uber Eats. Well, I guess not, though, because they would only lose the pizza business part of it. No niche. They'd only lose the pizza part of it because they still deliver burgers and steaks and all that other stuff. That Eric Garcia, that dude wears that Uber Eats out about every day. I think he uses Uber Eats every single day, once or twice a day. We own trucks, but they have the self-driving trucks now. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I know Eric Garcia. He wears that Uber Eats out every day. I think he uses Uber Eats. I wonder what Uber Eats would charge me to bring me a Whataburger from Texas all the way over here to South Carolina. I wonder how much it'd cost me to get a bag of Whataburgers delivered over here. I can go for a big old bag of Whataburgers. I love them things. Messy, good Lord, them things. You got to put a bib on to eat them Whataburgers. You got to put a bib on. And see, it's funny because I never hear Tony Damien and Sid talking about eating at Whataburger. Matt Brooks says Whataburger is incredible. Absolutely, Matt. Vermont says never had one. No, it says way too much dollars. Yeah, I'd probably be better off having FedEx bring it to me. Matt says, I live within 3 miles of 3 Whataburgers. Well, that was my problem when I was in Oklahoma, Matt. I had an office in Oklahoma City, an industrial park. There was a Whataburger right down from me. God, I used to wear that place out. I'd get a Whataburger, a large fry, a root beer, and a hot apple pie. That's what I'd get from Whataburger. But boy, them things are messy. Better grab you a whole hand of napkins because you're going to need them. Oh, yeah, I'd much rather have Whataburger. I would much rather have Whataburger than McDonald's. And Whataburger's cheaper. Or it used to be. I haven't had it in a while. But it used to be, it was always cheaper. First time I ever had Whataburger was probably 1992, 93, somewhere around there, in Waco, Texas. Waco, Texas. That's the first time I ever had Whataburger. Back in the early 90s. Man, that thing was good. It was delicious. Bree said, never had one. They don't have them over here. Yeah, they only got them in certain places, Bree. I think used to they were only in Texas, but I know they're in Oklahoma now. I don't know where else they're at. I know they're in Texas and I know they're in Oklahoma, but I don't know where else they're at nowadays. That's like Jack in the Box. Any of you adults that's ever been out having cold adult beverages know good and well that them Jack in the Box greasy tacos at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning are delicious. Cost $7.99 for a kid's Happy Meal, 4-piece nuggets, and vanilla shake for Alexis. Whataburger is what is worth expensive or cheap. It is good, the bomb. Yeah, it is good. We eat Whataburger, Zane's favorite. I ain't never heard you even mention Whataburger's name, Tony Damon. I've never heard you even mention Whataburger. Neil said, we don't have them in Nevada anymore. Blue Tea, Idaho. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for coming by and visit. Thank you, Blue Tea. McD's is getting costly. Yeah, it is, Vermont. Yeah, the only thing I get from there, no niche, is just a plain regular hamburgers. Tony Damon. Now look at Tony Damon. I don't tell you everything. As many times as you eat out or you go to pick up something for dinner, you have never uttered the words Whataburger. As many times as you've been live and as many times as you've been on my panel, you've never had a Whataburger cup in your hand. Tony Damien. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Lutiato said, I'm doing great. I've never heard no one say Whataburger has fake food. Yep, me neither. Vermont says, Hillbilly, Tony doesn't tell you everything. She Instagram her best friend first. Oh, yeah, I probably should have reached out to that person, Vermont. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I should have reached out to that person to get whatever information I needed to know. We have Smash Burger. I think they had that Smash Burger in Louisville, Kentucky. Sonia, if I remember correctly. Do they have are they the ones that have like sweet potato rolls or something? Smash Burger. You can get them with sweet potato buns, sweet potato buns. I think that's Smash Burger in Louisville, Kentucky. Because I was staying in downtown Louisville in the Hyatt Regency. They put me up there for 3 months while I was waiting on my apartment to come available. The company put me up and right outside there, I'm pretty sure that was Smash Burger across the street. Boy, that can be a rough town, y'all. That can be a rough town, Louisville, Kentucky. That can be a rough town there. All right, guys, it's been 1 hour. I got to get up and move. I'll be right back. You guys talk to each other in the live stream. And Vermont, if you need to, reach out to Tony's best friend on any questions you might have about what she does in her life. I'm sure you can come up with the answers. But I'll be right back, guys. Sonia's going to drop the link to Bruce's live stream tonight, or Bruce can drop it. Everybody take this time while I'm on break. Click on that link. Go over there and set the reminder. Set the reminder so you'll get a notification for sure of when it's time to go to the auction at Vermont Paint and Photos tonight. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, folks, we're back at it. We're back at it. But anyway, y'all, it's pitch black to the north. Right over the house, the sun's shining, but back behind me to the north, it is pitch black out there. 4:21 in the afternoon and pitch black. Just a thundering and a lightning going on. But anyway, let's hope it stays back over that way. We normally get bad storms when they come out of the north like that. It normally gets bad when it comes out of the north. Oh, that one's closer. Vermont might have heard that one. If he's downstairs, he heard that one. Getting a little closer. Getting a little closer. Well, we've had a lot of bad electrical storms this year, y'all. A lot more than normal for some reason. We've had several electric storms here lately. I mean, usually we have a few every now and then fast movers come through, but these are just barely moving and just full of electricity. Thundering and lightning and carrying on. Well, I got some good news today, y'all. Right as I started my live stream, I got a phone call from the doctor's office, and they finally got my second prevention into the government system. Can you believe it? It took them 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I couldn't figure out why my neighbor hasn't called for a bit. His son said he passed away 2 weeks ago from a heart attack at 47. His brother is helping out a bit. 47 years old. That is horrible, Vermont. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. What's up, Daggin Hills? Heart attack at 47. Yeah, that's horrible. I was on a live stream. Hold on just a second, y'all. I'm sitting here talking, had to mute on. That spam call left the voicemail. My phone was sitting there vibrating on the table. I couldn't figure out why it was vibrating. It's where they left the message. He was in the field plowing. Wow. 47 years old. That's horrible. I was on a live stream last night, and channel name's guy called Subic Bay Johnny from he's an American guy, older gentleman, retired over in the Philippines. And the guy was up on his panel. He's getting ready to have quadruple bypass surgery. But now he's an older gentleman, said he smoked 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day for the last 40 years or 30 years, he said, I think he said 30 years. He's getting ready to have quadruple bypass. Dagon Hill says, KK, I'll be over for burgers soon. In the field plowing. That is horrible. 40-something years old. That's terrible. Still had a lot of living to do. Still had a lot of living to do. Yeah, exactly, Dagon Hills. Quadruple bypass. You know, I was watching, I think I told y'all, I was watching that show about the guy from Crosby, from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Said he has 8 stents in his heart. And he was saying that that's the most you can have is 8. I didn't know there was a limit to how many stents you could have in your heart. But he said he has 8. And that's the most you can have. I did not know that. Yeah, exactly, Dagon Hills. You're exactly right. Son said the tractor was in the ditch running. Good thing it has railroad ties for fence post. Yep, you're exactly right, Vermont. You're exactly right. That's why you need to find you somebody to start doing your yard work and house painting and all that stuff, Vermont. You're getting too old to be out there doing all that stuff. KK said, I filmed a cooked patty today. They're good plain too. Yeah, you need to start finding somebody to start doing them chores for you, Vermont. You ain't no spring chicken. My neighbor's son was driving her somewhere, stopped at a stop sign and was dead. Wow. Yeah, Vermont, you need to call the man. You need to call the man to start doing all that yard work and snow blowing and house painting and all that stuff that your hard-headed butt gets out there and tries to do yourself. At your age, you need to start calling the man to do all that stuff. Daniel says Vermont is okay for field work. He's strong as a bull. Yeah, he might be strong on the outside and not on the inside. At least almost as smart, Dagon Hills. I hear you. Yeah, he needs to start calling the man for all that. Hey, Mrs. Fairchild, how you doing today, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're having a great, awesome Tuesday. That's one of the busiest ladies I know right there, Mrs. Fairchild. That is a busy young lady right there, y'all. She is busy, 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 busy. Uh-oh. I'll have to check that out then. Let me write that down. Let me make a note or I'll forget. Let me make a note of that. It was a bull. I would love being in the field during season, Vermont said. Just did a video about my trip to the ER. Dang. Mrs. Fairchild, if you're interested, Vermont Painting Photos at 7 o'clock tonight on his channel, he's auctioning off a bunch of his paintings. So if you get a chance, stop by there. It starts at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vermont Painting Photos is auctioning off a bunch of his paintings tonight. So if you're interested, stop by there and check them out. Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Yep, he's having an auction tonight. Yeah, and I've stayed a bunch of nights at a Holiday Inn Express too, Daggin Hills. I've stayed a bunch of Holiday Inn Expresses in my lifetime. So I'm good to go. Good to go. But yeah, 7 o'clock tonight, y'all. Vermont Paint auctioning off some paintings. Everybody go over there and check it out. He probably is, Daggin Hills. He probably is going to auction it off. I heard, I don't know for sure, but I heard he's going to be wearing that during the auction tonight, Daggin Hills. I heard he's breaking out the thong for the auction tonight. That's what I heard. I did hear that. I love Dr. Matt says. Yeah, I did hear that he was wearing the yellow thong during his, or going to wear the yellow thong during his auction tonight. They said that he said he thought it would help him with the auction for his paintings tonight. So that's what a little birdie told me. Now, I don't know for sure. Highest bidder gets a bonus. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, make sure and check it out. Hopefully, he's not wearing the chicken head while he's wearing the yellow thong. Let's hope that doesn't happen. If he's wearing the chicken head and the yellow thong, I'm probably going to have to leave the auction because I just don't know if that picture in my mind right now scares me. That scares me enough. So I can't imagine seeing it in person or live on his live stream. The chicken head and the yellow thong. That is a scary thought. But anyway, it took me 2 weeks, y'all. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago that I checked at the doctor's office about getting my vaccination certificate from the prevention. And they were having a problem because one of the two of my preventions was not in the government system. So that was 2 weeks ago. Just as I started I called yesterday and left them a voicemail again, asking them, hey, did you get it figured out? And right as I was coming on my live stream, as a matter of fact, beginning my live stream, you'll see I had to mute it and get on the phone. They finally got it fixed, and they have it at the doctor's office for me to be able to pick it up. So it only took 2 weeks to get it fixed, but you might want to check, y'all, to make sure that if you got two preventions, they're in the government system. No thong. I can't promise no chicken head. I know yesterday they announced that all VA employees have to get the prevention. Either that, they have to be tested every week. No, you didn't miss much, Naj. I was reading where chicken cacciatore for dinner tonight. Wow. I guess California, all government employees in California has the same thing. Get the prevention, or you have to get tested every week. And same thing for New York City. New York City, the same thing. Naj, if your state is in the VAMS, VAMS, tied up to the VAMS system, if you have a login, you can log into VAMS and there's a place that you can go check to get your certificate. If not, call the place where you got your preventions and have them check it. Have them check it. Bree, she don't have Taco Tuesday. She's from New Jersey. They have Taco Thursdays in New Jersey, Bree. The whole rest of the world does Taco Tuesday. But in New Jersey, they have Taco Thursday. Yeah, it sounds like it's going that way, Daggin Hills. Yeah, the whole world celebrates Taco Tuesday, but in the state of New Jersey, it's Taco Thursday. So there you go. I can't believe I could say that word, cacciatore. I don't know what it is, though. What is chicken cacciatore, y'all? I really don't know what it is. I know I recognize that word, though, but I don't know what it is. I do not know what cacciatore is. I've heard the word, but I do not know what it means. My mom makes it the quick way. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm as far as I know, I don't know if I've ever had it or not. But then again, I don't know because I ain't never had. Fancy chicken with soup on it. Well, I baked chicken breast last night, pulled it into pieces, boiled it in noodles and cream of chicken soup. Is what I fixed for dinner last night, and that's what we're having tonight, leftovers. So I don't know if chicken cacciatore is anything like that or not. Fancy chicken with soup on it. Dagnell says she orders it. Back to work. Back to work. Why are you going to start now, Tony Damon? You ain't worked all day. That's right, Naj. That's right. It's always Taco Tuesday, except in the state of New Jersey. And there it's Taco Thursdays. The husband said, "What are you making for dinner?" The wife said, "Reservations." Oh, Lord. Daggin Hills has got dad jokes. Sonia says, "That's right." So how's Jim doing, Sonia? He's still doing okay from getting those 3 teeth pulled? I hope he's still doing well from his mouth surgery. But yeah, that's what I'm having tonight. Leftover chicken and chicken breast and noodles and cream of chicken soup. He's doing good. Goes back tomorrow for the other 2. I gotcha. I gotcha. It is sometimes made with mushroom soup or a tomato sauce based soup. What? I could handle the mushroom soup, but I don't like that tomato based stuff. Cream of chicken soup is my favorite. Okay, I got something on IG I got to look at. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me see if it's here yet. Let me see if it's here yet. It's still downloading. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It's still trying to download. All right, here we go. Oh my God. No, I ain't got all that fancy stuff, and that ain't nothing close to what mine is. Yeah, mine ain't like that. I don't even know what all that stuff is in there. Some kind of black beans or something. I don't like them black beans. Ugh. I probably wouldn't like that. Diced chicken pieces, ketchup sauce with spices. I don't eat tomato soup. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like that, y'all. That probably wouldn't. I mean, I'd eat it if I was hungry, probably, but I don't think that'd be one of my favorites. Quick and dirty, Sonia says. Vermont says, Daggin Hills, my brother was a chef in an Italian restaurant for 32 years. Wow. That's what Daggin Hills should have been. He should have been a chef out there in California. He should have been a chef. I was reading the news on my phone today, y'all. I guess that woman congressman that was from she's not a congressman no more, from the state of California, got robbed yesterday. Got robbed in broad daylight on the sidewalk yesterday out in San Francisco, California. Your brother Bob, I got you. Dang, I said I was told to stay away from knives. But yeah, I guess she got robbed in broad daylight, y'all. I guess they pushed her in the back, and I think the article said they took her cell phone or something in San Francisco. It's getting crazy out there, y'all. A priest got robbed here, took his cross. Yeah, guys, it's getting weird all over this country. It's getting weird, y'all. All you folks that live in big cities, y'all be careful. People in the country too, be careful. But especially y'all in them big cities, be careful, y'all. It's gone plumb absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I lived in that one city out there in the Midwest, I'd be like the Beverly Hillbillies. I'd be packed up everything I got, except I'd be going back to the country. I would not want to live in that city, y'all. That's scary. I mean, absolutely scary, scary. They're walking in the stores, taking stuff that totals under $1,000, knowing they won't be charged. Yep, I read that article, Daggin Hills. I read that article. But I did also in the article, it said the governor was going to change that policy, Daggin Hills. I don't know if he is or not, but I think he's going to try to change the policy with the recall going on. But I don't know. I hear you, Vermont. Chicago, Naj. Chicago. Yeah, Daggin Hills, I was joking the other day. I told everybody on my live stream that I was going to call somebody in California and give them my Christmas list. I was going to call somebody in California and order me about $900 on my Christmas list. Hey, Chrissy, how in the world you doing, young lady? I haven't seen you in forever. Vermont says here it's 500. Sonia says 500 here too. Well, good Lord, with all of y'all, I could have a heck of a Christmas. Daggum Hills could get me 900. Vermont can get me 400. And Sonia can get me 400. I'll be all set. I don't understand what you mean by that either. Been working a lot. Missed you too, Chrissy. Nell, they're allowing shoplifters, if they get anything under $1,000 in California, they're not prosecuting them. In several other states, if it's under 500, they're not prosecuting them, Chrissy, for shoplifting. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen out there with y'all, Daggum Hills. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen out there with y'all. So yeah, it's kind of weird, y'all. This whole country's kind of weird right now. Yeah, don't forget about Vermont Painting Photos having his auction tonight, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vermont Painting Photos is going to be auctioning off a bunch of his paintings. I hear you, Vermont. Dang Hills, you can have a gram of meth and not get in trouble. Dang. Well, Chrissy, I had to get all my teeth pulled. I got fake teeth. Had prostate problems. Found out I got blood pressure, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, and I've had a whole bunch of things go wrong, Chrissy. But I'm here. How much is Duke's there, Caroline? Dude, the squeeze bottle's like $3 and something. It's like $3 and something, Daggum Hills. Yeah, all my caps that I had, Chrissy, I had 12 total caps, and I'd had them in my mouth for 33 years, and my teeth underneath all my caps that I had started cracking. So they wanted to redo all my caps and stuff, and it's way too expensive. So I just got them all pulled. Yeah, exactly, Daggum Hills. I'd be better off listing everything that's not wrong with me. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. But yeah, the squeeze bottle, I don't know how many ounces in it. It's like $3 and something. $6 for a jar here. Believe it or not, I'm not far from that, Daggum Hills. Our grocery prices have gone up huge here, Daggum Hills. Our grocery prices every day are going up and up and up and up and up. 3 years ago, my kids' school was going to take all the honor roll kids and parents to Chicago, and I told them no freaking way. I was going too dangerous there, so we went to DC instead. I got you. Hillbilly, may I ask if you think I have too many for tonight? I'm so unsure. To be honest with you, brother, to be honest with you, I would have probably done it over a 2 or 3 night live stream. I would have did so many one night, so many the next night, and so many the next night. Because I'm afraid it's going to get you frustrated and you're going to be worried about time and you're going to be worried about everything else, if my suggestion to you would have been do so many tonight, so many tomorrow night, and so many Thursday night. That's just my suggestion. Instead of trying to cram it all into one night or trying to stay on half the night. That's just my idea. Got gas for $3.65 yesterday, Neil says. Daniel says it's $4.30 something here. We're back under $3 here, y'all. We're back down to $3.79. We've gone back down to $3.79. Or excuse me, $2.79, not $3.79, $2.79. On January 20th, gasoline down here was $2.09. $2.09 is what it was on January 20th. Then it went up to, I think the highest it got was $3.09, and now we're back down to $2.79. Yeah, you don't want to get stressed out, dude, because if you get stressed out, dude, that impression comes across on your live stream. Take it from me. Everybody can tell when I'm stressed out, dude. Everybody can always tell when I'm stressed out. No, it says 286 here. Gotcha. Yeah, when I got gas last time, it was $2.79 here in South Carolina, in my part of South Carolina. Now, other parts might be cheaper, but down where I'm at, it's $2.79. But groceries are steady going up, y'all. Our groceries down here are going up and up and up and up and up. The groceries prices are going way up. Empty shelves at the grocery store. I mean, you go in the grocery store and go down the aisles, and there's just empty spot after empty spot after empty spot. $60 to fill my wife's car. Wow. Vermont says, I never get stressed. Well, maybe when someone comes in and tries to buy my grandmother painting, where's my 1K? I offered to sell it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I can promise you, you lost me at 1K. That's exactly right, Daggin Hills. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the groceries, y'all. I really don't. The last time I went to the Super Walmart, it was the same thing. Well, that's how I hold on to it. Oh, that's your I'm not going to get rid of it price, huh? I got you. That's I'm not going to get rid of it price. But yeah, even the Super Walmart, last time I went there, y'all, it was out of stuff. Empty shelves. Tony Damon says that's happening everywhere, that everybody's buying up everything, but I don't know. Vermont says our supermarket was very low on everything. Daniel says for 1K, you better have a French name and be deceased for a century. Vermont, that other brand spanking new artist is going to have his sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So maybe that's what you should have done, Vermont. You should get that same art gallery, Vermont. Yeah, nobody wants the healthy food. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Naj. Vermont, you need to use that same art dealer, dude. You really need to use that same art dealer, Vermont. You could probably make a lot of money, dude, compared to what that other stuff is. Especially when you tell them you're Bernie's best friend. I'm just saying. Drop a few names, Vermont. Well, that was kind of my impression too, Vermont. That dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, this country's gone crazy. Literally gone crazy. It's I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. I hear you, Vermont. I hear you, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say what I'm really, really, really thinking. My grandfather told me something a long, long time ago, y'all. He said, the rich just keep getting richer. And looking back on my life, that is a true statement. The rich just keep on getting richer. Pop Tart says their food is for eating, not painting on. I hear you. Yeah, my grandfather told me that a long time ago. The rich just keep getting richer. That other old saying they always used to say, it takes money to make money. It takes money to make money. And that's a true statement, too. It takes money to make money. He was a wise man, Naj. Wisest man I'll ever know. Wisest man I've probably ever known in my life. You don't like it, you might consider agreeing with Bernie. Just a form letter, Vermont says, Sonia. But anyway, guys, I guess we're going to get off from here. I know Vermont's got to get his wife's dinner cooked before he gets ready for his live stream. But yeah, Vermont, my suggestion would be over 3 nights, break out equal amounts for each night. And be a lot less stressful on you, brother. Be a lot less stressful, a lot less to try to keep up with. And it might help you out if you busted it up over a couple of nights. But I appreciate everybody. You guys are awesome. And we'll try our best to do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yep, we'll try to do this again tomorrow. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Vermont Paint and Photos auction. Everybody be safe out there. Be safe, guys. Always remember, be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming. See you now.